guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today's video, we are getting a ton of cleaning done. This was actually the first time I was cleaning up and tackling the house since Grayson broke his leg. I was filming on and off throughout a couple of days, and as you can imagine, it was taking me a lot longer than usual. My house was absolutely destroyed. I feel like every single surface was a mess. I was so behind on cleaning, and I'm just excited to be getting it tackled today. We are going to be starting off in the kitchen and then moving along room by room and trying to get the entire house clean. I feel like my whole house just needs a reset. It is so messy and chaotic right now, and it kind of reflects the way things have been going over the last couple weeks for us. I feel like we cannot catch a break recently. On top of Grayson breaking his leg and needing the surgery and the whole thing with that, just this past week, we all got taken out with a horrible stomach bug. It took us out one by one, and there truly is nothing more stressful than waiting for the stomach bug to hit everyone in your house, and it did for us, and we are all finally recovering from that. I can't control any of it, but the one thing I can control is the state of my house, so we're going to be getting it done, and I know it will make me feel a lot better. We're also going to be finally taking down my Easter decor. That is all still up, and then we are going to be deep cleaning the playroom as well, cleaning the carpets and tackling all of that. So I really hope you all enjoy today's video, and thank you so much for being here. I did also want to give a quick update on Grayson. I got so many questions about how he broke his leg, so I did just want to share with you guys what happened. He wasn't doing anything dangerous. He wasn't jumping on a trampoline or jumping off fences. He was honestly just running around chasing his cousins, and he tripped and he fell, but unfortunately he landed on a metal scooter. There was a metal scooter laying on the ground beside him, and he just kind of stumbled over his own feet, landed on it, and unfortunately it just kind of snapped his bone in half. It was a little bit of a freak accident. The doctors were honestly quite surprised that that was able to break his leg, but it was a traumatizing experience. It was extremely painful for him, and I just felt absolutely horrible. But the good news is everything has been going as good as it could be. Things are going really smooth. The surgery went great. The healing is going great, and he is just doing really well. I will insert a clip here so you guys can see him in his wheelchair. He was very excited to share this clip and show this wheelchair off. He loves having the freedom with it, and he's doing really well. As you can see, he does have kind of a soft shell bandage type cast on, but they did choose to switch this out yesterday at his follow-up appointment, and he is now in a real hard cast, which is kind of a relief. It gives him a lot more protection, and I feel a lot more confident sending him off to school now. So he is going to be going to school as well starting next week. He is so excited, and I'm excited for him, and we're just really looking forward to getting a little bit of normalcy back in our lives. They do predict he is only going to be in this cast for another 3 weeks, and then he can take it off already and start learning and regaining the strength in his leg and starting to walk on it again. And it's just crazy how quickly time is going. But thank you again for all of the love and well wishes and prayers you have sent our way. We truly appreciate it so much. You feel my fire. I did want to mention that I don't usually ever use paper towel to wipe down my kitchen counters or my dining room table, but I actually did not have any clean dishcloths this day. I am so far behind on laundry. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am just behind in every aspect of cleaning. So I was just going to use the paper towel as I didn't have anything else, and I just wanted to address it because I do know this is super wasteful, but this is not the usual.
Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this start.
Do you guys have a comfort show that you always go back and rewatch maybe once a year or every couple years? Justin and I were talking about it the other day, and I just thought it would be fun to ask you guys because I definitely have a few of those. My one show while I was growing up that was my comfort show, and I still watch it as an adult, is One Tree Hill. I absolutely loved that show and I still love it to this day. Justin and I as a couple love The Big Bang Theory. That's another one we have watched for the last 10 years, and now that it's off TV, we actually own it on Apple TV and we still rewatch it all the time. It's one of those ones you can just turn on and watch but not actually have to pay attention to, which are some of my favorites. And then another show that I love, which might surprise you guys because I feel like these are all different genres of shows, is I love The Walking Dead, and for some reason that's a comfort show to me. I watch it all the time. I absolutely love it, and that will forever be one of my favorites. But let me know down below what your comfort show is and what is just one of your go-to shows that you can turn on the TV just to have something on in the background.
Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way, then I change my mind.
When it comes to cleaning brushes and sponges, I refuse to buy them anywhere other than the dollar stores just because you do get the exact same product for a fraction of the price. But I did recently pick up these blue brushes from my local dollar store and they are not my favorite, so I'm gonna have to go back and hopefully find another kind that I like better. I feel like the bristles on these are just very soft and they bend and they just don't scrub well because they just give out and just don't have that, I don't know, muscle behind them. Do you know what I mean? They're just not strong and they just don't clean up the tough messes. So hopefully I can find another type of brush at the dollar store that's a little better than these ones. Now that we have finished cleaning the kitchen and the dining room, I wanted to get into the living room and do a really quick clean in here. It wasn't overly messy, but I wanted to get everything picked up off the floor. I want to get all of these throw blankets thrown into the washing machine because they have been out for a couple of weeks. And I'm also going to be putting out all of my pink spring throw pillows. I'm going to be cleaning this fireplace mantle as well. This is one of the areas in my home that is always a catch-all. It's one of the only areas that my kids can't reach. So if I take something away from them, this is usually where it ends up. And I'm also going to be dusting this because there was quite a thick layer of dust that has accumulated over the last couple of weeks as well.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on
Now that I have all of the main areas cleaned, I want to go through and take down all of the Easter decor. So I grabbed all of the stuff off the mantle. I have this cute little soap holder in the kitchen. I'm going to be getting everything out of the dining room, and then we're going to be heading to the office to collect the last of the Easter stuff. Before we head upstairs to get started on cleaning the playroom and deep cleaning the carpet up there, I did want to vacuum all of the area rugs and the hardwood down here. We're also going to be mopping all of the floors because it is springtime, so you guys know my floors are covered in dog prints. As I was vacuuming, I noticed a lot of the fur and the crumbs weren't getting sucked up, so I decided to check my vacuum, and there was a huge sticker blocking the intake tube, so I pulled that out and got rid of the clog, and then it was working good as new. Now that I am finished vacuuming, we are going to be moving on to mopping, which is always one of my favorite parts. One, because it means I am done cleaning everything else, and this is usually the last step. And two, there really is nothing better than freshly washed floors. To clean my floors, I am just using my regular cleaning mixture, which is just a super hot water, the original Mr. Clean, and a little bit of dish soap.
I'm laying down to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. It's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. On the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead.
Now we are moving on to the next day, and we are going to be starting off in the playroom. My only goal for this day was cleaning the playroom and deep cleaning the carpets in here. I do also have Grayson in here. You will see him throughout these next couple minutes just hanging out on the couch. This is one of his many spots that he has, and he spends a lot of time here recently just because obviously he cannot move around too much. So the iPad and the TV have been a best friend of his over the last couple days. But he does also really enjoy doing puzzles and Lego, and we also got a big workbook from his school, which has been great for keeping him busy.
I'm on the sideline where you wanna
You will also notice in these clips, Grayson has gotten quite comfortable with his leg. He throws it around and hangs it in the air, and I'm just so happy it's not causing him any pain anymore.
I'm on the sideline where you wanna be. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead.
I always like to start cleaning the playroom on the other side of the room just because I find it easier to get all of the toys and all of the pieces of everything onto this side where the toy bins are. And then once I have everything on this side, it's a lot easier and faster to just start sorting and organizing all of the stuff into the correct bins.
Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips? Now I'm kinda glad you did, 'cause now you adore me, adore me. Go ahead now, adore me.
So I am very seriously contemplating taking our family to Disney this year. It is something I've been wanting to do with our kids, but I was going to wait until they are a little bit older, mostly Quinn because she will be turning 2 next month. But I'm just kind of overwaiting. Life's too short. The kids' childhood seems to fly by so quickly, and I think we should just go. I think we will probably do Disneyland just because we do have the 3 kids. I love Disney World. That's the one I remember as a kid. We did do both, but I was a little bit older for Disney World, and I'm sure that probably is the better way. So maybe we'll do Disneyland now when they're little, and then in a couple years when they're all old enough to remember, we can do Disney World. But let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy wanting to take a 2, 4, and 6-year-old? We will probably drag my parents there as well and make them come for the vacation. I think it would be fun if I could convince my brothers to come and my brother's family and just make it a big group trip. I just think it would be so much fun for the kids and for the adults. I love Disney. We also have Portugal next summer. We are going next probably July or so, and that's going to be a huge trip. That's going to be with Justin's side of the family, and it is something we are looking forward to so much. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. A fun fact is we've actually never been on a family trip. Justin and I have not traveled outside the country since having kids. The last trip we went on was Vegas in 2016, and since having kids, we've actually never been on a big family vacation. We have done camping trips and weekend trips and stuff like that, but never a big holiday. So I think we're overdue, and I'm just trying to convince Justin of that.
'Cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. She thought she could tear us apart when she kissed your lips. Oh, what a plot twist. 'Cause now you adore me, adore me. Go ahead now,
Cleaning the playroom took me a lot longer than I originally anticipated. I was cleaning the entire afternoon on and off, and it just took me a lot longer than I thought it would. So I ended up taking a break and going downstairs and making dinner and feeding the kids. We went for a walk, and then we put all three of them down for bed at 7:30. So this was around 8 p.m. in the evening, and I am going to go through and steam clean all of the carpets in here. This was very overdue. We spend a lot of time in this room with the kids and the dogs, and I should do this a lot more often, but I'm happy to get it done. And it was actually kind of perfect to do it after they went to bed, so no one is in here walking on the carpets while they are drying, so they can dry nice and fluffy.
So deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire.
Grayson's 6th birthday is coming so quickly, and I cannot believe I am going to have a 6-year-old. I did originally plan on renting out a space in our city, but now that he can't run or jump or climb, I don't think we're going to be doing that. We will probably do the birthday party at home, and I'm just going to have to find ways to entertain a bunch of boys in my house. He does want a Pokemon themed party, so I'm going to look up some fun games and different ideas for that. We also have Quinn's 2nd birthday coming up. They are 8 days apart, their birthdays are, so I am going to have a ton of party prep coming up, and if you guys are interested in seeing some of that or want me to include that in my videos, definitely let me know down below.
Can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.
When I was checking the dirty water tank and dumping it out, I was honestly very surprised and shocked that the water wasn't dirtier, but I guess that means we are doing a good job keeping our carpets a little cleaner than I thought we were. Now we are moving on to day number 3 of cleaning, and we are missing one of our white pillows off of our beds. It's one of the pillows that's around the house that we have been using to prop Grayson's leg up, just in case you were wondering. But now we are going to be working on cleaning this room, and as you can see, it is an absolute disaster. I really have no excuse for this. There is no reason that it has gotten this messy other than I just haven't been getting to it. Cleaning in general, like I mentioned earlier, has just taken a back seat for me the last couple of days. I have not wanted to do any cleaning. I've kind of just been hanging out with Grayson and wallowing in my feelings, and honestly, I think it is totally fair to have those days, and as long as you pick yourself back up and get it done, I try not to stress too much about it when I'm having those lazier, unmotivated days.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know.
We do plan on painting this darker gray wall behind our bed frame. We plan on painting this a little bit darker, and I want to change out the light fixtures, but I'm trying to find a piece that I love to go in between the two lights. I am just on a mission to change a bunch of different things in my house. Nothing crazy, but you guys know I have so many plans and projects that I want to do, and I just feel like life keeps getting in the way of it, which of course is just what happens sometimes. I am looking forward to starting to tackle some things, and I promise you guys, the makeovers and the room swap and all of that stuff is coming. We also started buying stuff for our patio, so I just feel like I am pulled in a bunch of different directions, but it is coming, I promise. I didn't forget about it or anything like that. It's just, as you guys know, life can be busy, and I'm just trying to make time for it all.
I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Ooh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know?
So that is going to be it for today's video. I am beyond exhausted. As I probably mentioned earlier in the video, we are all just getting over the stomach bug. I had it a couple days ago. Justin's actually sick upstairs right now. He's in bed. He's been in bed all day, and that's how I was a couple days ago. I was in bed from when I went to sleep the night before till 5 p.m. the evening. It was so awful. As you guys probably know with the stomach bug, I feel like I haven't eaten in 2.5 days. I'm still kind of queasy. It's been a rough couple weeks, but a lot of you asked how Grayson broke his leg, so I just wanted to quickly explain that as well. He was running around. He wasn't doing anything dangerous. He wasn't jumping off fences, or he wasn't on a trampoline or anything like that. He was literally running on the ground, and he tripped and he fell onto the side of a metal scooter. It was laying on the ground, and he fell, and it pretty much just snapped his bone right in half, which is insane. It was kind of a freak accident. He's doing really, really well, as you guys saw earlier. He's not in any pain anymore, which is the biggest thing. We have his first follow-up appointment tomorrow, but you guys will be seeing this after, so I probably gave an update somewhere in this video with that. But I'm hoping he's out of his cast and starting to walk in the next couple weeks. It's been 3 weeks since he broke it, and they thought he'd be in the wheelchair for 6. So I'm hoping for the best. That's really all you can do. It's kind of a terrible, sad, horrible situation. Not kind of, it is a very sad situation. But I'm trying to be optimistic about it. It is what it is. You can't change anything now. But I'm excited to get him back on his feet so he can enjoy the summer. I'm trying to keep that in mind, that he will be back to normal for the summertime, minus maybe swimming, because he'll have to have another incision and another surgery to get the plate and the screws out, which I'm also dreading. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know I seem very like meh, and I just feel it. That's how I feel right now. I am so overwhelmed. I'm exhausted. I'm run down, and it has just been a crazy couple of weeks. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you all next Friday with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'll sing until my lungs give out you're beautiful.